Maxie, did you know that the golf ball originally didn't have any dimples in it? So it's called a feathery. True story. I'm not joking. And I was actually thinking about telling you something that was funny that wasn't real. I actually thought I'll teach you something about the golf ball. It's called a feathery, right? And it had like a leather. It was a leather kind of cover that was sewn, and it had inside it feathers, crammed inside it.
That like.
And then they used to like cake it. They used to put put some sort of like varnish or whatever on top of it. Anyway, but more importantly, that's how prehistoric the game is. Well, not prehistoric. It's not Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs didn't play. No, T-Rex. 25 inches longer than standard, 92 degrees upright. Anyway, golf ball, when it was first built, it was just round, and it didn't fly very well. And then what they found is the more they hit the ball, the more it misshaped, the more it changed its shape, the more aerodynamic it became. So you would imagine that a golf ball that's perfectly round would fly better than something that's broken up into little bits. And it's not the case. It doesn't work like that. It's crazy. So anyway, what they did was they realised that the golf ball performed better when it was all like mashed up. So what they did was they then created the dimple, because they found that the more discrepancies and bumps it had within it, the better it flew. And that's, now you look at it, and now you've got this golf ball with these special dimple designs on, even to the point where, I mean, even that's developed over the last 20 years, where the dimple itself has changed shape. Callaway did this one with a hexagonal dimple on it and all these different ideas. Wilson did one with a titanium core. So they put metal in the middle, apparently. They put metal in it, because in the olden days it used to be a little sack of water, a little sack of liquid in the middle of it, and elastic bands on the other side. But then they put titanium in this liquid to make it go further because it had more weight. Didn't work. You can see here all the little dimples.
And instead of that, they tried to do triangles.
They did hexagonals, yeah. It was called the hex. It was called Rule 35. I think it was Rule 35. Rule 35, that's what they called the ball, because I think there were 34 rules in golf. And I hate the way I say I think, I should know that for certain. But, Rule 35, so in other words, it's like, there's 34 rules and this is the most important rule of them all. It's a golf ball. Well, probably not this one. This one floats. So this is no good, but you can see the dimples. So it's more aerodynamic in that state than if it was like a ping pong ball where there's no dimples in it.
Golf balls different weights?
They will vary. I don't know to what extent. But in the olden days, when I was your age, you could get a saw and cut it in half, and it was full of elastic bands.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that.
Yeah, and that was, they call it the tightness wound ball, because it was wound, because all these elastic bands were wound. But then when the Professional 90 came out, Professional 90 100, it had inside it this core, and the core had the liquid in it, a little sack of liquid.
Water.
And I remember I was drilling into the thing, and it squirted liquid out.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, didn't know what the liquid was. I was freaked out.
Did you do it?
Panicked. But I washed my wet face and it was all right. But I was like, I'm not going to do that again. I drilled into the ball. But when you drilled into it, all the elastic bands like that.
We should go get a golf ball and drill into it and
Well,
see
now
it.
it's just lots of different plastics. So you get 3-piece and 4-piece. You know, like when you see the earth, you see the crust and the mantle, and then the core, and it's the same with this. When you cut it in half, you see different layers. Obviously, the outer layer is more about how the ball feels. So, like, you want something that's not too hard, because otherwise, it's also, when you hit it, it feels like you're hitting a pebble. You want a nice sensation, so that's why people play with premium golf balls. Anyway, so that's a little bit of information about the golf ball.
I wonder what they do with footballs.
Yeah, but again, look back in the olden days, imagine heading one of those, your head would blow up.
Follow for part 2.
Follow for part 2, a more detailed outlook on how the ball has evolved over the years in golf, because I'm a bit of a nerd. No, I'm not. I'm a massive nerd, and I think it's fantastic because it's through failure and through trial that the game has been able to evolve, and through amazingly unknown mistakes that generated the future development of equipment. So yeah, we'll go for part 2, shall we?
Yeah, and put on notifications to find it easily. Comment down below what you want to learn and we'll make it a video.
About what?
anything you want to
do with golf.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Comment and subscribe.